Being single has its ups and downs. There's the freedom, the excitement, and then those dates where you think, where on earth did this guy come from?
Comedian Ophira Eisenberg, that's her real name, decided to take charge of her love life by dating and sleeping with 40 men. Yes, my mother heard that right. 40 men to find her perfect mate. She says it's the secret to finding true love.
Wow. And
she's written all about it in her new book.
We're only allowed to say it one time.
I'm saying it one time,
and
it's
over.
only because it's the title. Screw everyone. Sleeping My Way to Monogamy.
Okay.
Okay, so now that we've established what you are, let's talk about what you did.
Yes.
First of all, we're happy that you're here.
I'm
happy
so
you
happy
lived
to be here.
to tell the tale,
yes,
frankly.
happily lived.
Did it really work, honestly, sleeping with all those men to find the right one?
Okay, I will say that I didn't have the master plan ahead of time.
Right.
This is looking back in hindsight and going, but I was open to trying new things. You know, when you talk about food, you talk about having a refined palate, being adventurous. But my dating strategy was to say yes.
Well, she's just a girl who can't say no. Now, let me ask you this. As I was reading your book, it really seemed like you were more what we think of as a man who just is just sort of indiscriminate, could care less, just wants to have the sex act and move on with his life.
I certainly cared. I have to say connection was always the most important thing to me. But sometimes I could be like, you know what, sometimes it's just about fun, and that's okay, too. Sometimes didn't have to be so serious. It could be more lighthearted about it.
What made your husband, the one you ultimately chose at the end, different from the other 39?
Everything my mother told me is a lie.
Well, I was someone who, you know, after being with a lot of people, I gained experience. I gained like a little nugget from every single person I was with, and I was like, okay, if you find a collector, be a little wary of that. That might be a red flag.
Well, one guy collected Garfield.
That's a red flag.
Weird.
That is a red flag.
Job. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. Although at the time I was like,
but there's a difference between you and me, and there are a few. I would have gone in, seen all the Garfields, and run for my life. Not you. You thought, what's it going to be like with the guy in the Garfield?
Yeah, maybe we can keep these for our kids. Who knows? But when I met my husband, I will say I think it's very romantic, but it sounds very, I don't know, pragmatic. I was like, this guy is nice.
Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah.
I might try that for a while.
Yeah.
And also, he and I kind of saw the world the same way.
He ultimately came down to the same values, like with your dog.
Yeah.
That's weird. But what did he think of your history?
Were you honest with him about it?
I don't think I threw out a number. I was like, I have more experience than you. And he was like, oh, that will be nice. I would like to have experience. That means you know what you're doing.
Now what does he think after the book and the whole thing?
He loves it now because he loves the attention, and he feels like he is happy that he met me when he did.
Yeah, at the end of the trip.
And it was timing because when we met each other, I was ready to be with him and pursue something long term.
And how long have you been married now?
I've been married 7 years.
Wow.
You have a good question, don't you?
What was my question?
If she has a daughter.
Oh, yeah, if you do have a daughter now.
Yes.
How would you raise her once she's sexually mature to start having all kinds of indiscriminate sexual relationships with people she doesn't know, what diseases they have, where they've been, who else, in their histories, that kind of thing?
Doesn't sound right, does it? It doesn't sound right. I never did anything that was not safe, by the way. That is, but I would instruct her to have goals. And I would instruct her to definitely find someone that she likes and build on that in whatever way it is. But if she wants adventure, I would say find someone you like and do it right.
All right. Thank you for that information.
I'd love to ask her what your parents thought of this.
Oh yeah, I think they think they're happy I found a guy.
Okay, good.